basically the way it worked was she would have counselors who worked in her office, and they would, if the insurance paid or if the person paid privately, let's say they got $80 for the visit, she would take like 25 of it or something, They would keep the rest. Well, the biggest moneymaker in the office was her, because she saw the most people. She has all of her degrees. She could charge the most,
Yeah.
And she's always had trouble kind of keeping other counselors in the office. Paul thinks that's because she's hard to work for and not very nice. But right now she only has one other person working in her office. And she had to have foot surgery herself. She was out for a couple months.
Yeah.
It hurt up really bad. But Jordan told me yesterday that his stepdad called and said that he needed to come today, Jordan did, and get all the stuff that he had in their basement out, which isn't much, but Jordan said it's not a lot of stuff, but it's big stuff, like some car parts and stuff for his old car down there, because they need to bring some of the stuff from their office to the basement that they paid for in case it goes bankrupt, because I guess they owe $36,000 in rent.
Where is that be?
Well,
Nothing even out on the street again?
well, she was hoping that it could become a not-for-profit. She could buy it from her mom, which that's the part the lawyer and the accountant had to help her with. But if they hadn't claimed it on their taxes, certain things, then she could buy like items from them, like I guess just equipment, like I don't know, the computer or the chair or the desk, whatever. She could buy it like each piece for $1 or something. Like you can do that legally. So she's hoping that basically for a very small amount of money, she can take over and make it a not-for-profit. And
Didn't hire her mother?
yep.
Yeah.
But
Well, the lawyers got always that legal way of doing things.
right. But if that doesn't work out, Bethany's gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah. I was going to say. I'll tell you what.
I mean, it's worked out for him for a while now. I mean, it's been, I guess, 7 years that she's worked there.
I never heard too much about it. I always felt that she was doing real good with her business,
Well, it's a tough business. I mean, and they were doing okay, I think. They struggled at first, big time. Then they were doing okay. And I think they moved into a bigger office that was a lot more rent because they were doing good. They needed more space, and then it just fell apart from there. But, my friend Lisa, she's basically doing the same kind of work, counseling, and she just cannot get any clients. It's very slow. Just having a really hard time. I mean, luckily she doesn't, her husband makes enough money, they're not dependent on it. And like I said, she's going to get plenty of money from her grandma, so she can take the risk, but
It always looks green on the outside. It's not necessarily green.
we always knew, basically, if anything, because their mom is not in great health. She has rheumatoid arthritis, and she's always in good health. We always knew if she couldn't work, they'd be in trouble. But she was the only one who really made much money there.
I remember she was a long time ago. I always thought she looked like she was going to
Wow. You probably haven't seen her since Bethany's wedding, Bill.
You can walk in here right now.
She has some really great experience. She's basically run that office.